America, is this Lex? It's Lex Super 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the news. Now, y'all, Future and Metro Boomin finally broke their silence on what happened with Drake. Now, if y'all don't know, Future and Metro, they sat down with GQ and they gave them an exclusive interview. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have excerpts of this. We got excerpts of it. And big shout out to Elliot Wilson for posting some exclusive print excerpts from this, and we gonna get into this now. Make sure y'all check out our previous video, because Metro Boomin, his fronting ass. Metro Boomin was fronting at, well, he admitted that he was being Twitter fingers when he was going at Drake. He said, look, I can't rap, and Drake keep in with me, so I'm gonna tweet at him. We're gonna build on that as well. But Future has some very interesting things to say, y'all. Now, we're gonna read a good amount of this, so make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all roll up and let's vibe, alright? Cutting into the article, it says this: Future, it's worth noting, has never overtly dissed Drake, although this hasn't stopped fans from reading implications into certain lines from the two Trust You albums. When I asked him in Miami about his perspective on the beef, it seems like he's about to give one of his patented invasive interview maneuvers. Future says, there was a beef? He asks, impishly smirking as he stands up to roll another joint. Now, stop right there. What you mean Future impishly smirked? Yeah, that means that Future smirked like he knew he was up to something, and he was like, hey, yo, let me roll up some of that yawa. You get what I'm saying? Like, for you to put that in there and write that Future impishly smirked, we already know that Future knows a lot more than what he's given the impression of, all right? Future then says, I didn't know there was a beef. I didn't even know that they had nothing going on. I ain't never participated in rap battles, man. Kendrick Lamar, some people say, was dissing Drake on the Molly Percocet on the Mask On Mask Off remix. There was some bars on there that Kendrick was throwing at Drake, and we're gonna say that Future just remained clueless again, right? Yo, this Future think he's slick. Now let's continue. Now the person interviewing Future then writes this: the implication behind distinguishing beef and battles is clear. Beef is, like Biggie once rapped, when an issue has real street consequences. After a few moments though, Future pulls back up and says, why should he care about the beef when no one involved seemed to care about him? Now that's interesting, and this is gonna tie into the next part. Future says, when it comes to the Like That record, I'm supposed to be the one that gets mad. I'm still confused about that. Nobody cares about what I think. Future continues breaking into a laugh. That's what was so effed up about the ish, to the point where I'm so player that I ain't even said anything to the public about how I feel about it. Like, why is everybody mad when he was talking about me on my song? So y'all just forgot about me? I ain't a part of this big three. I'm nobody on my song, man. Now, that's hilarious. It says that Future broke into a laugh. Future ain't taking shit serious, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think, remember that there was a Club Shay Shay. Yeah, that Club Shay Shay name will always be weird to me, but Shay Shay asked Rick Ross about the Drake and the industry against Drake. Honestly, y'all, I think all of these guys are on code. It's going to take us a few more years to really crack into what happened with these guys. Why did Future participate in this? Because Future is playing dumb right now. I'm sorry, but it says he broke into a laugh, and it says that he had a impish vibe on him. It's like the person is, the GQ is giving it away. Like, nah, something more is going on. They think we dumb as. But then Future comes back and says, if I didn't get mad, nobody should have gotten mad. If I would have been really mad about it and I made something out of it, then someone else could be like, oh, I can make something else out of it. Yeah, that's crazy. And then it says Future said, he said big three on my song. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. I think Future and Metro in a way wasn't trolling, but I think Future is being way more coded, y'all. He's like, I'm not in the big three. That's a whole new take. Yeah, Future is doing big 3 numbers. That dude dropped 3 projects this year, and he got a few Grammy nominations. All right, let's check this out. And this is the last part of this. GQ says, as for whether he's cool with any and all the parties involved, Future shrugs. Yeah, who I'm not cool with, because I ain't got nothing to be mad about. Find something I should be mad about at them about, then I guess I'll get mad. Yo, this dude is really hilarious. It's as elliptical as I expected Future to be about this, but it's also a very good point. Of all the enemies Drake reserved bars for across his handful of diss songs, his most notable mention of Future is about how the idea of beefing with him is nauseating, before shifting blame on Metro for his involvement. And while Drake recently unfollowed a number of high-profile accounts on his Instagram, including those of LeBron and DeMar DeRozan, both of whom were at the pop out, he still follows Future even after everything. Got no reason to be mad at anybody, Future says, shrugging again. I just told you I'm chilling. Do I sound like I'm mad at anybody? And that's all that Elliot Wilson put up. And we're gonna definitely break this down some more in the days to come. But Future was subbing Drake all throughout those albums, and Drake knew it. 2 separate albums dissing, and he skimmed through it, did the cam to it. Future, in one of the opening songs, he mentioned dog 6 times. He said dog 6, like, yeah, come on, man. Future was dissing God of Drake. This thing is still a mystery. Maybe it could be Future don't seem like the type of dude to trip over thotties. And we know that a lot of these situations, people speculated that it was connected to some thotty. But none of these and I'm not calling Rihanna a thotty at all, but I'm like, the only woman that we know, like when it comes to ASAP and Drake, I definitely do think that was like, that's their BMs involved, right? And of course, right, definitely not calling them thotties at all. But when it comes to Drake's other beefs with what's his name, the ball player, that we could say that's over a thotty. With DeMar DeRozan, we know that that's over them. They working out to not like us. Got all the ball players playing the song to the point where Steph Curry got to tell LeBron James he tired of hearing that. But Drake's still following Future. Drake said that, and Leland Wayne, he a effing lame, so he know he had to be an influence. So Drake's rip seems to more so be with Metro. All he did was tell Future that he was tripping. If you listen to Push-Ups, Drake says, jets, whips, chains, wicked, wicked, wicked. Spending like you trying to, boy, you tripping, Jizzy tripping there. About all Drake did was tell him that he's tripping, and that make him sick to his stomach, because he ain't never really have a problem with him. When Future let Kendrick get on mask on and mask off, yo, Future, you didn't know that Kendrick was throwing bars at Drake on that? And now I'm like, why is Future playing stupid? I don't know if Future is still upset about when Drake kicked them off the tour years ago. But anyways, y'all, we see Future, all of his projects this year did over 100,000. Future is doing over 100,000 in today's climate. Any artist doing over 100,000 in today's climate, you're a different type of artist, because a lot of these artists is doing 40,000. They not even hitting 50. But Future has done that on all 3 projects. So Future, you could say what you want, but he doesn't need to work with Drake. He's in his own lane. He doesn't need to work with Drake again to do what he does. And Drake don't need to work with him either. The exact reasons as to why they was going at it is still unclear to everybody, and it does make you wonder what happened. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Does Young Thug have something to do with this? The Young Thug has been somewhat reserved. We know he working on a bunch of hits. He probably made 500 songs already. Where's Young Thug with all this? Is he influential with all of these parties resolving this? I don't find it to be a coincidence that this starts happening when Thugger gets out. But let me know what y'all think, America. Y'all know it's Astrosthetics. Let's get it. It's the Super Tool. Make sure y'all tune in for the more breaking news. Holla at me. Yeah.